You already know what it is, baby. It's Real 92.3, the Real After Party. Bootleg Kev, DJ Damage, Dre Sinatra in studio right now. Our homie from Memphis.
It's popping.
Some might call him the king of Memphis.
Yeah,
Yo Gotti.
he called it a lot.
You know what I'm saying? LA, bro. How you feeling, man?
I'm blessed, man.
I can see.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Shining.
Got that Rockefeller chain on, man.
That's light work. We've been shining so long that ain't even.
How's everything changed up since you've officially joined the Roc Nation family?
You know, I'm a hustler, man. You know what I'm saying? So every day I wake up, I'm a ignite the hustle to be stronger and greater. So, you know, working with somebody like Jay and the whole team over there, you know, I'm just gonna make sure I put my points up and we close the right situations and keep getting it. You know what I'm saying?
How did that come about? What made you, make the transition to Roc Nation?
I always admire what Jay and them do. You know what I mean? A lot of moguls do. And if it's Jay Prince to Master P to Bird and them to all moguls. I always studied moguls and business people. I didn't really study rappers. You know what I mean? So I always that was my thing. So, you know, to be business partner with somebody like Jay and his whole team, once you get in there, you understand it's more than him. You know what I mean? It's a whole team, everybody over there who make everything rock. So, you know what I mean? It's an honor for me, for real.
Hell yeah.
Is there a lot of records? I know we talked a few months ago when you were on tour with G-Eazy, and you said that you had like mad records with Kanye. How many records have we not heard yet that you've worked with Kanye on?
I don't know, man.
There's stuff that we haven't heard, though, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know, man. Just like, you know, working with Kanye was a blessing, too. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's an experience, you know what I mean? I think Kanye one of the greatest people to ever create music. So just working with him, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't really like just doing a song.
Right.
So you don't really go in and do a feature for Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just work. You know what I mean? You work in different aspects. So it's like so many different things can come out of it. You know what I mean? And who knows when they come out, how they come out, what they sound like when they finish, because he's such a great artist. He heard and see it so differently. We just let Kanye take control of that.
That's what it is? Because a lot of people probably imagine what it would be to be in a studio with Kanye. But for Yo Gotti, when you step in that studio, what's that vibe like?
I mean, I'm a fan, you know what I mean? So first step is like, yo, I'm in this joint with Kanye. Like it's reality. Like I'm from like, you know what I mean, the bottom for real.
Hell
so don't ever get it twisted with how much money I'm making or success we doing. I'm still a fan of the game and the art and people. Like, and you know, Jay-Z is Jay-Z to me. Kanye is Kanye to me. Whether I'm in the studio with them or doing business with them, they who they are. Like, I'm fans of that. So being in the rooms alone is achievement for me.
Yo, back in the day, you was on TVT. You put out an underrated project, and then
TVT.
Wow,
yeah,
super throwback.
I remember when you left TVT, you got on that mixtape grind. I was telling them I used to sell a shit ton of Yo Gotti mixtapes at the spot.
Yeah.
That's how I got my name. But now, was there like a
I
point?
used to sell a lot of them too.
Yeah, right. Now I was gonna say, like, you know, obviously you come from the streets, but was there ever a point when you left TVT Records where you were doing the indie thing where you came close to kind of, you know, going back 2 feet into the streets and giving up on the rap game? Because obviously, you know, that grind is real. That independent grind is something that a lot of people ain't made for.
You know, honestly, man, like back in them days, I wouldn't say I was even always out the streets in the first place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so I was just blessed to stay focused enough and dodge enough situations to be here. If you know what I'm saying. So you know, that first project you talking about sold 150,000 units, and we were independent. Mm-hmm. So we've been making money for a long time. Even when we were small or looked this small, we was making money for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So numbers always been my thing. Math always been my favorite subject. One of the things I told myself, whether it was the rap game or cutting yards or whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna get paid for it. Good paid for it. You know what I mean? So that was always my focus coming in the game. Like I said, I studied the business. I ain't never wanted to be a broke rapper. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, a person who, like, you know, you go platinum 100 times and then your mama getting evicted or you getting evicted. And, like, that was never cool to me. So even before I was hot, what people consider hot, you know, I figured out a way to make the music business a business for me.
Right.
You seem super smart too, like financially. Like every time I talk to you, like where do you have your money at? You got some real estate, some side businesses. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, obviously you talk about moguls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you're investing correctly out there. Like if you had to like give some advice to somebody who got some extra bread chilling, like where would you tell them to put their money at?
Real estate is like I say like the simplest thing. It not super simple, but like if you're from the street, like. Real estate could be your second thing easily, right? Because it's the same formula. You know, you buy something, you fix it up, you sell it for profit.
Yeah,
straight up.
It's just like being in the street. It's really easy. You know what I mean? I mean, I would guess the thing to it is just knowing what to buy and buying correctly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Knowing being aware of what the market is, what it ain't. But real estate should be pretty easy if you're a hustler. But I just feel like if you're a hustler, you should be able to do anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like you just look into it. Like everything, all the info. It's just different products. Like
100%.
Like hustling don't mean you got to be selling dope. Like products change.
Straight up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can be selling tissues, or you can be selling sneakers, whatever. Like
sell them socks.
You know what I mean? You got to figure out like
you should sell socks.
Where you get it at for the best number, and how you sell it for the best number, and your profit line between.
What you working on?
Wait, did you hate on my sock grind?
Hey, man, I didn't know you was selling socks. Is that a Philly thing?
I just want to know when
sell socks.
Yeah, what's wrong with selling socks?
No,
I just didn't know that was like a thing.
Yeah,
that's a hustle. Yo, there people that sell socks.
When I was socks on the train.
When I was in high school, I used to sell pastries because my mom worked at Entenmann's, and so all the ones they was gonna throw away, I used to take to school.
So
I was selling donuts and shit.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
I just want to know one thing: what made you want to sign Moneybags Yo? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Moneybag Yo hot. You know what I mean? Like,
how'd you even come across?
If you don't want to do that, you gotta be crazy.
That's a good investment right there. I see that. What was it? 250K cash?
Yeah, it was something like
cashed out.
It was something like, but that's light. You know what I'm saying? It's light because he worth way more than that. So I don't want nobody to get it twisted. It's like, you know, a couple $100,000 with Moneybag Yo worth to be dealing with. Like, I should have paid way more. Right. You know what I mean? If what he worth to me and what he worth to himself is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? But you know, there's just some. Consider that a bonus, like
right.
You know
Dance a little.
For those artists, you know that Yo Gotti signing the CMG. Like, what are you looking for? Because I've noticed you see Black Youngster, you see Moneybag Yo. They got big personalities.
I'm looking for greatness.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like, and what makes a person great? Everybody individually. It could be your personality. It could be your music.
They definitely got
personality. It can be your swag. It could be your business. It can be, you know what I mean? Like, what make you special? That's what I look for in an artist. Like, I ain't just listening to your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking to see like what the world gonna love about you. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that is, that's what we
like
push.
a TV show or pilot or something.
We seen him perform at South
Black
by
Youngster, the ultimate hustler.
He surprised me at
hilarious.
South by Southwest. I'm like, yo, I became like more of a fan when I really seen him perform.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what?
Yeah, his
I
show
can
was
see
crazy.
why. Like, he had the superstar choir. Like, he was turned up more than anybody in the building.
That's how you supposed to
like
be.
straight up, like, okay, I see it now.
Black Youngster, genius, man.
Super.
For real. Like he's a great hustler, a genius. You know what I mean? And he know what he doing. He know what he want to do. He know what he want to be, and he gonna achieve it. You know what I'm saying? He's genius.
he make you talk about him for sure. He makes you cannot overlook.
What's he say?
Black
You
Youngster.
little horse. You little bitch. You little horse.
He got his own language, man. I'm trying to figure out like how to understand it.
You are signing a lot of emerging talent, and just a question out there that I think you can answer best. When do you break that tie? You know, when you're coming from the streets and you starting to do music, how do you know? When do you know it's that time or that point in your career where you got to cut the street stuff out?
I mean, you can know from different aspects. You know what I mean?
But just Yo Gotti's advice. Somebody might be watching.
I mean, me personally, like it got to a point with me where I knew I was going to jail. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like it was dead close. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody around you go. And you know how things work. You know how to operate.
The dominoes fall.
Yeah, and it was like when you wake up every day and leave your house and go to the neighborhood and do what you're doing every day for your life. Like addiction is not just the people who take the whatever it is they taking. It's the lifestyle as well of just you being in routine of doing the same thing every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stopping from doing that, I would think is just as hard as stopping from taking a substance. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, that was like when I figured, you know, it's either this or that. And I started trying to like change the pattern of, you know what I mean? I remember I got my first office, and I wasn't even, you know, probably doing enough business to have an office, but it was kind of like my place to go instead of going to the hood every day.
Right.
I was giving myself something else to do, like wake up, leave the house, go to the office, because I ain't staying in the house. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't never been no house dude. I'm out all time in the morning. Like, even now, I'm in the studio all night. I just can't be, like, inside of a place. You know what I'm saying? So I started going to the office every day. And then as I started being in the office, I just started thinking more and, like, you know, playing it more and making the office, you know what I'm saying, be worth the money.
That makes sense. You got to mentally put yourself somewhere else. Yeah. Hey, is this Young Dolph situation ever gonna like get resolved, man? Because
it ain't no situation.
I feel like he put out the Play With Your Bitch record, and I just feel like you've kind of stepped back and let him do whatever he's gonna do.
Not a situation.
What is the you know? I just know that, you know, dude. Obviously, I'm not saying you had anything to do with it, but you know, someone attempted on dude's life in Charlotte.
No situation.
So it's no situation on your behalf.
It definitely seems one-sided, the way, you know, the energy he's putting into
Yo
it.
Gotti don't be in situations. Yo Gotti get money. Yo Gotti help artists come up and build careers for their family. You know what I mean? Yo Gotti helps young cats from the hood change their life. Yo Gotti don't be in situations. We don't get in nothing negative. We positive. We get money.
So there's not going to be like a response on record from Gotti.
Man, listen, there's no situations with Yo Gotti, man. We get money. Yo Gotti business partners with L.A. Reid. He business partner with Jay-Z. We don't have situations.
Wow, that's deep.
You know what I mean? We blessed.
In the
you know what I
studio
mean? We
with
change
Kanye.
lives. We don't even see, you know what I mean, things that's in their light.
I can dig that.
Respect.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be the bigger man sometimes. Yeah. I mean,
You gotta be a
literally
boss.
business
You gotta be a boss all the time. What you be? You know what I'm saying?
Talk about the new album, man. You got the record out with YFN Lucci that's heating up.
Yeah, shout out to Lucci, man. I like Lucci.
He's
Lucci
been doing
dope.
his thing, man.
I just did a Jimmy Kimmel with Lucci.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, that was dope. You know what I mean? For me, like, that's you know, any late night TV, any of them things is accomplishments for me. You know what I mean? But it's a greater accomplishment for me to be able to like bring somebody like Lucci on TV for me with me. You know what I mean?
Been doing
for
his
the
thing
first
for a couple
time.
of years. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just to see the little homie shine is a thing for me too.
How was Coachella, man? Did you get with any of them dusty ass feet ladies out there was walking around in sandals and flower headdresses and shit?
No, I ain't catching nothing. I ain't catching nothing at Coachella. I should have, but I was kind of
something, man. Everybody was
I
on
was
drugs
on like
out there,
you know
for
from
sure.
stage to stage. I was kind of moving kind of quick around, and it was my first time
Who's your favorite
at
performance
Coachella,
out
so
there?
I ain't get to really like do a lot, see a lot. I mean, I ain't get to see a lot because I was
in
actually
and out?
performing. Like I was on stage with Khaled, and then you know by the time to get out with Khaled, get myself together, I had to go out with Marshmello.
Hey.
So like I didn't really have a lot of time in between to see. You
How
know
do
what I
you
mean?
hooked up with like Marshmello, obviously EDM artist,
Yeah.
DJ who's real popping right now, but like where's that correlation come? Because a lot of people might think that's random, you know?
Yeah, it may be random, but Marshmello like family, you know what I'm saying? Like, he actually hit me. He just reached out to me and was like, yo, this record a hit. I think it was like Daylight or another record. I had just put out the last project and just really supporting the music, you know what I mean? Like, that's what real DJs built off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The music for real. Like when somebody as big as Marshmello reach out to you just because he liked the music.
Right.
Initially, you know what I mean? And that starts the conversation of like, you know, what you got popping, what you doing. I'm in Vegas doing this. I'm out here. I'm going to come out there and do the record with you. I flew to Vegas, came out, done the record with him, and then we just, you know, been connected and rocking with each other ever since.
That's hard.
We saw you was in the studio with Mike Will.
Yeah, we got something coming.
Yo, man.
That's a
A lot
situation.
happening right now.
That Mike Will a situation.
What else is collaboration wise? I know you always working with somebody, man.
Me and Mike Will got some things coming sooner than later. Some big things coming.
Is that like a project or, you know, just a couple joints? Maybe, you know, they got the new thing out called playlists. They doing playlists now.
What I'm gonna do
Could it be
is
a pl- could it
what
be a
I'm gonna
playlist?
do is cause Mike Will out here, so I'm gonna pull up on him tonight and I'm
Yeah.
gonna figure out what it gonna be.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? you know, I'm gonna figure out what it gonna be because we got some joints for
And,
real.
you know, after you pull up, y'all can pull back here too.
Right,
Both of y'all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
And we
pull
can
up on
figure it
Mike.
out.
We'll figure out what it gonna be. You know what I mean?
I want to know, is there somebody that you haven't worked with that you want to work with that we might not expect? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's like that. I would never expect Gotti to want to work with this artist. Somebody that might be way off. Like,
You know one thing about me, home, is that like I always want to work with the non-obvious.
Right.
Like to me, it's no excitement on, and I don't like to be predicted anyway. To me, that's soft. I mean, not soft, but it's weak. Like I believe in power and things like that. All this like the not knowing and not being able to predict. You know what I mean? So like, I don't want to do the records that people think I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's interesting to me. Like I want to rock with Marshmello.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I want to do a record for him with him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I really want to do. Like. I mean, I could do a trap record with every trapper that ever came out, and y'all know how it gonna sound before we even put it out.
That's real.
You know what I mean? We gonna talk. You know, we gonna be talking
That
about
Yo Gotti and Sia record coming real soon.
Hey, have you reached out to
Gotti
Kodak since he's been back in jail? I know you guys got the Weatherman record. Is that have you?
Hey, yeah, free Kodak, man. And Gates, free Gates too. But I reach out to Kodak people a lot to check up on it, like where he at.
Fat Boy name.
Yeah, on his case, see what they talking about, what they doing. You know what I mean? Kodak, one of my favorite new artists.
What was it like working with him, man? He's
Kodak genuine, man.
Yeah.
Like I've been in this game so long, man. Like you know when somebody just genuine. To me, them the best artists. You know what I mean? Like youngsters, and you know Kodak is like when you around them, what you hearing through the music is what you get is who it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
which sometimes isn't the best thing because that's why he's enjoying.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like he young.
You gotta step back.
I'm saying, but he young as
Yeah,
well though.
for sure.
But that's part of like when you think about hip hop and you think about artists and the fans, like you know the fans want the real person.
That's real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's sad, but they don't get the real person a lot of time because so many of these people, so many of these artists, you know what I mean? They got street cred online. Through Instagram, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to say no names or nothing like that. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody marketing strategies. But you know what I'm saying? But hey, outside of a lot of these people you talk about, you know what I'm saying? If you take away their social media posts, their Instagram, their records, what they saying in, and you do your real research, do their name ever come up in any of the affiliation that you're talking about? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're never gonna hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure if and I'm beyond that, you know what I mean? But any stories you heard about Yo Gotti, they ain't just because of his Instagram popping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's for real. But anyway, Kodak, like, you know what I mean? Kodak reminds me of that where Yo Gotti come from, where Young Jeezy come from, where Boosie come from. It's real. Like, it ain't no, you know what I mean? We couldn't create this off pictures. We couldn't create this off Twitters, and you know what I mean? Like we had to live this, to talk this, and for people to know it was real.
When you look at a Kodak situation, right? You know, when is that period do you think, or who can that person be that can help him see maybe his actions might be taking him somewhere else? Because at this point, it looks like what they're saying, he may be facing 8 years. And, you know, I know he's being himself.
I mean, come on,
at this point,
what is the charge though? Like
he's just violating his probation.
It's a lot of charges.
8 years for. I mean, 8 years for they. I don't even know what it. Come on, man. These people, they tripping for going to the club. 8 years for going to the club. When, you know what I mean? For going to a boxing match.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like, you got to be real out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But Kodak a superstar. I think he gonna be one. You know what I mean? And he gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna figure it out. He got the talent. You know what I mean? He got good people around him. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all was young at some point. You know what I mean? We just make different decisions. You know what I mean? I ain't saying his decision was wrong because I don't know the case. I don't know. Like I went there. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like we see people get locked up every day for something they ain't do.
Yo, coming out of Memphis, obviously, like your influences might be a little different than some other Southern artists. But if you had to, like, let's say, God forbid, you had to be stuck on an island or go to jail for like 5 years, and you had an iPod with 2 or 3 albums on it, what are your favorite 2 or 3 albums you would take with you?
What I'll be listening to,
and not your own shit or anybody on CMG.
I still listen to his own shit. Damn. I still listen to. I like my rotation of music is like what I consider classic music, like Young Jeezy, Trap or Die.
Of course.
50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Straight up.
Wayne Carter one. you know, Jay, like Juvenile 400 Degrees.
Okay, yeah.
Like them the albums like I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, all classics, man.
All classics.
What's up? You have anything like project wise dropping soon? I mean,
Yeah, it's I got some dropping some.
is it gonna just come out of nowhere? Like
Yeah,
on
it might just like
Cocaine Friday?
you know. I'm glad we put ourselves in a position where like we can just do what we want to do. You get what I'm saying? Like we just go in the studio, we work at our own pace, at our own time, and in a relaxed feel of how we want to work, and we have enough material. Then we just decide this when we coming, this how we coming. That's how CMG work. You know what I mean? That's how Black Youngster work, Moneybag Yo work. Anybody I'm rocking with, like they bosses, they young bosses. So you know what I mean? Ain't no no deadlines. Ain't no you better have this by this. You do this by this. It's more everybody I rock with. We all partners. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I want a lot of young bosses around me.
Word up, Yo Gotti. Make sure you get him on the Instagram, on the Twitter.
Birthday coming up soon too, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what you got planned?
I don't know what I'm gonna do for that yet. I'm trying to figure it out.
Should involve some strippers, or as your friend would like to say, some whores. Some little whores. Some little whores. There's gonna be a lot of them. Yo Gotti, we appreciate you coming through, my G.
100.